Lieutenant Governor Jerry Askins is a friend of education and a friend of the OEA. She has proved it time after time, year after year.
When I was a child and you went to the store and you bought a six-pack of bottled Coke, you paid a deposit on those glass bottles, and if you took it back, which we often did, a nickel, and at that time a candy bar was a nickel, and you could make a pretty good exchange. And nowadays, you have to really look past the cans and you have to look past the plastic bottles. But it wasn't that long ago, you walked the aisle of a grocery store and if you bought a six-pack of Coke, the bottles all said no deposit, no return, meaning you didn't have to pay for that bottle anymore and you didn't have to bring it back. What I would say to you is, that's what this body needs to understand. This chamber, the one across the hall, if there's no deposit, there's no return. And if we don't want to make a deposit on our children, if we don't want to make an investment in their future, we're not going to get a return on it. You're here because you've been making deposits ever since you made the decision to become an educator. And I just want to thank you because you have made a difference. You have made a huge difference, not just on children, but you make a difference on the people who make decisions. Economic development professionals say all the time, you all are teaching students who will fill jobs that have not yet been imagined. I think that's pretty frightening sometimes, to know that we're asking you to take textbooks, we're asking you to take programs, we're asking you to teach basics, to teach skills for jobs that are going to be filled by these individuals, and those jobs haven't even been created yet. We have no idea what those jobs are going to look like. So I want to thank you, not just for the book learning that you teach. I want to thank you for helping students that don't understand structure to try to develop a little because they get no structure at home. I want to thank you for giving attention to children when you're the only adult or the adult that may spend the most hours with them while that child is awake. I want to thank you for recognizing students that need nutrition, and so you help them get breakfast and lunch because they're not going to get a hot meal at home. I want to thank you for helping establish in them and modeling for them qualities of being a good human being, learning to share with their classmates, learning to be on a team, whether it's a recess activity or one in the classroom. I want to thank you because students do model what their teachers do. I can tell you every teacher I had, I can tell you at least through grade school, and I can tell you every one of them that had an impact on my life. Every one of them. I only had one teacher I can tell you I didn't like. I'm pretty sure he voted for me anyway. So I look forward to seeing you when you are out here, when your staff are out here working on your behalf. But if you are here and you have an opportunity, drop by the second floor, Lieutenant Governor's office. If I'm there, I'd love to say hello. If not, I just love knowing that you're out here doing what you know you need to do to help have an impact on our children. Thank you all so very much.